Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, feeling a sharp, stabbing pain shooting through your foot? Your toes curl in uncontrollably. Your calf tightens like a steel cable, and no matter how much you try to stretch or move, the pain doesn't let go. This, my friend, is what people call a night cramp, or more specifically, foot cramps after the age of 60. And if you think it's just a small inconvenience, let me tell you, it can be much more serious than you imagine. Because cramps are not only painful, they are also a warning sign from your body. They tell you something deeper is happening inside, something you might have ignored for too long now. Let me ask you, do you often drink too little water during the day? Do you find yourself avoiding water at night because you don't want to wake up to use the bathroom? Have you noticed your skin becoming drier, your lips chapping faster, or your body feeling tired more often? If so, then the cramps you're experiencing may not simply be aging. They could be a direct result of a problem that few people over 60 realize. Dehydration. That's right. Dehydration, the silent thief of your health. After the age of 60, your body's water balance becomes fragile. You no longer feel thirsty as clearly as you used to. Your kidneys don't retain water as effectively. Your muscles shrink and lose their ability to store fluids. And all of these changes combine to put you at risk of cramps, especially at night. When your body is resting, when circulation slows down, and when dehydration reveals itself most clearly. But here's the catch. Most people never connect nighttime cramps with dehydration. They think it's just bad luck, a sign of age, or even sleeping in the wrong position. And so, night after night, they continue to endure the pain, not knowing that their body is desperately asking for something as simple as water. But let me tell you this, if you understand the real cause of foot cramps after 60, you can dramatically reduce them. You can enjoy deep, restful sleep again. And you can wake up in the morning without fear of that sharp, biting pain stealing your peace. In this video, I will take you step by step through why foot cramps become more common after 60, how dehydration silently triggers these painful episodes, what mistakes most people make in drinking water, and finally, a simple 10-second secret before bed that can reduce cramps by up to 80%. Yes, you heard that right. Just 10 seconds, and your nights could change forever. So, stay with me until the end, because this is not just information, this is a lifeline for your comfort, your sleep, and your health. But first, let's disrupt your usual thinking. You see, cramps are not random. They don't just happen. They are signals, messages your body is sending to you. And if you learn to listen, you will know exactly what to do. So here's my question for you. If your body is screaming for help every night, will you ignore it, or will you take action? Asterisk. Now that we've uncovered the silent link between dehydration and foot cramps, let's go deeper. Because cramps are not just about a lack of water, they are about how your body loses balance after 60. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine your body is an electrical system. For electricity to flow smoothly, the wires must be intact, and the current must be balanced. In your body, that electric current is the balance of electrolytes. Minerals like sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. These are the minerals that allow your muscles to contract and relax smoothly. When you are young, your body is like a brand new electrical grid, flexible, efficient, and quick to correct imbalances. But after 60, that system starts to wear down. The wires stiffen. The connections weaken. And suddenly, one spark, like a lack of water or minerals, can trigger a short circuit. That short circuit is what you feel as a cramp. Now, let's break it down step by step. First, when you don't drink enough water, your blood becomes thicker. That makes it harder for oxygen and minerals to reach your muscles. Muscles starved of these essentials begin to spasm. Second, as you age, your kidneys filter out minerals faster than your body can hold on to them. This means even if you drink water, you may still be losing potassium and magnesium, two minerals crucial for muscle relaxation. Without them, your muscles become like a tightened rope, ready to snap at the smallest pull. Third, most people over 60 knowingly create a perfect storm for cramps by making daily mistakes. For example, drinking coffee or tea late in the evening, which dehydrates the body, eating salty or processed foods, which drain minerals out of balance, avoiding water before bed to prevent bathroom trips, but accidentally setting the stage for dehydration during the night. Does any of this sound familiar? Here's the truth. Cramps are not a coincidence. They are a predictable outcome of these small, everyday choices. But here's where the psychology kicks in. Our brain tends to dismiss small pains until they become unbearable. We tell ourselves, it's normal, or I can handle it. But what if I told you that every cramp you ignore is not just a pain, but a warning of bigger risks? Because let's be honest, cramps are not the worst thing dehydration can cause. They are simply the beginning. The deeper dangers include increased blood pressure because your blood thickens, higher risk of blood clots and strokes, faster joint wear and tear, leading to arthritis pain, and even memory loss or confusion because your brain cells also need water and minerals to function. So the question is, if your body is already sending you these small red flags at night, how much longer will you wait before it sends a bigger, louder warning? Now here's the exciting part. In a few moments, I will reveal to you that 10-second secret before bedtime that can almost instantly reduce cramps. But before we get there, I want you to fully understand why dehydration is so sneaky after 60, because only by knowing the why can you truly appreciate the how of the solution. So, let's dive into that next. And trust me, once you see what's really happening inside your body, you'll never look at a glass of water or a midnight cramp the same way again. Have you ever wondered why, when you were younger, you could spend an entire day under the sun, running, exercising, and hardly ever suffer from cramps? Yet now, after 60, you can get them just by sleeping? The answer lies in the natural biology of aging. After 60, your body loses its ability to regulate and hold on to water. Let's start with your sense of thirst. When you're young, your brain is quick to alert you when even a little water is lost. But with age, that alarm grows weaker. You may already be dehydrated, but you don't feel thirsty. That's why so many older adults drink far less water than they should, thinking they're fine while inside. Their muscles are drying out, stiffening, and preparing for painful cramps. Now, let's talk about the kidneys. These amazing organs filter and balance fluids in your body. But after 60, their function declines. Instead of conserving water, they let it pass through more quickly. Imagine your body as an old sponge. No matter how much water you pour in, it leaks out, leaving very little stored for your muscles. That's what happens in aging kidneys. Then there's muscle mass loss. Muscles are one of the largest reservoirs of water and minerals in your body. But with age, muscles shrink. Less muscle means less water storage. And when your muscles are low on fluid, they stiffen and spasm, exactly what you feel as nighttime cramps. On top of that, hormonal changes play a role. Certain hormones help regulate your balance of salt and water. After 60, their efficiency drops. As a result, your body is more likely to run low on electrolytes, especially magnesium and potassium, the exact minerals your muscles need to relax. Even a small shortage can trigger powerful cramps in the middle of the night. Do you see the picture? Your aging body is like a once well-tuned machine that's now wearing down. The thirst alarm is muted. The kidneys flush out fluids too fast. The muscles shrink. The hormones weaken, and together, they create the perfect storm for dehydration. Cramps, then, are not random. They are your body's desperate cry for help. But let me make this clear. Cramps are only the tip of the iceberg. Dehydration in older adults has far more serious consequences. When water is low, your blood thickens. Your heart must work harder to pump it. That increases your risk of high blood pressure and even stroke. Dehydration also dries out your joints, making them ache and limiting mobility. And perhaps most dangerously, long-term dehydration affects the brain, causing confusion, memory loss, and even dangerous falls. So let me ask you, in recent months, have you felt more tired, more forgetful, or less steady on your feet? Do you wake up in the morning heavy, thirsty, or sore? Do Do you find cramps or poor sleep stealing your nights away? If your answer is yes, chances are you are living in a constant state of hidden dehydration. And if nothing changes, the risks will only grow. But here's the good news. You are not powerless. There are small, practical changes you can make to fight dehydration and calm your muscles. And very soon, I'll share with you the simple 10-second bedtime trick that can reduce cramps by up to 80%. But before that, we need to address one more thing: the common mistakes people make when trying to hydrate. Because if you only know the trick but keep repeating these mistakes, you'll stay stuck in the same painful cycle. And I'm sure you don't want that, so stay with me. In just a few minutes, you'll not only learn the secret, but also how to avoid the traps that keep so many people suffering unnecessarily. Asterisk. Now that you understand why the aging body struggles to hold on to water, let's look at the mistakes most people make when trying to stay hydrated. Because here's the truth. Simply drinking more water isn't always the answer. In fact, done the wrong way, it can make things worse. Mistake number 1. Drinking a lot of water all at once. Many older adults suddenly remember, "Oh, I haven't had enough water today," and then gulp down 2 or 3 glasses in a row. What happens next? The kidneys, already less efficient after 60, quickly flush it out. You end up running to the bathroom all night, losing more minerals in the process. The result? Not more hydration, but less. Mistake number 2. Avoiding water at night out of fear. Yes, it's uncomfortable to wake up and use the bathroom. But many people overcompensate by refusing to drink anything in the evening. That sets them up for long hours of silent dehydration while they sleep. And that, as you now know, is prime time for cramps. Mistake number 3. Relying only on plain water. Here's something most people don't realize. Hydration isn't just about water. It's about water plus electrolytes. Without minerals like sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium, your body can't actually keep that water inside your cells. It just passes right through you. That's why drinking plain water alone sometimes fails to stop cramps. Mistake, 4. Overconsumption of dehydrating drinks. Coffee, tea, alcohol, these all act as diuretics. They make your body lose water faster. And yet many people over 60 continue drinking them daily without balancing with real hydration. Do any of these sound familiar? If so, don't feel guilty. Almost everyone makes these mistakes, because no one ever taught us how hydration changes as we age. But here's the exciting part. Once you fix these small habits, you can quickly feel the difference. Imagine this. You drink water in small, steady sips throughout the day instead of in big gulps. In the evening, you add a pinch of natural salt or a squeeze of lemon to your water, helping your body actually hold on to it. You cut down just a little on your late-night coffee or wine and instead replace it with something that nourishes your muscles. These are not big, complicated changes, but they are the leverage points that prevent dehydration from controlling your nights. Now, here's where psychology comes in. Humans respond best not to vague advice, but to simple, specific actions. That's why, in just a moment, I'm going to give you that one simple 10-second stretch before bed that has been proven to reduce night cramps by up to 80%. Think about that. What would it feel like to go from waking up 2 to 3 times per night with cramps to sleeping peacefully through the night? What would it mean to wake up refreshed instead of groggy and sore? Would you feel more energy during the day? More confidence in your step? Less fear of those sudden stabbing pains that rob you of rest? And remember, when you fix cramps, you're not just solving a small pain. You're addressing the bigger issue of dehydration and balance. You're protecting your heart, your joints, your brain. You're buying back quality years of life. So stay with me, because in just a moment, I'll show you exactly how to do this 10-second bedtime trick. It's so simple, you can try it tonight. And once you do, you'll never want to go back. And now, as promised, here is the simple, powerful solution you've been waiting for. A trick that takes only 10 seconds before bedtime but can reduce nighttime foot cramps by up to 80%. Are you ready? The secret is this. A simple calf stretch right before you go to sleep. Here's how to do it. Stand near your bed. Place both hands on the wall or on the edge of the bed for balance. Step 1, foot back, keeping the heel pressed firmly to the floor. Slowly push your hips forward until you feel the stretch in your calf muscle. Hold for 10 seconds. Then switch legs. That's it. Why does this work? Because most nighttime cramps are caused by shortened, tight calf muscles after a long day of use. When you lie down, these already tense muscles can suddenly contract violently. The stretch is like releasing the pressure valve, lengthening the muscle fibers, improving circulation, and allowing your body to enter sleep in a relaxed state. It's almost too simple, but science confirms its power. Studies show that older adults who performed short stretching routines before bed had significantly fewer cramps and better quality sleep. So tonight, before you crawl under the sheets, take just 10 seconds for each leg. And tomorrow morning, notice how much better you feel. Instead of waking up to pain, you'll wake up refreshed. Instead of fearing the night, you'll look forward to it. Now imagine combining this stretch with the hydration strategies we discussed. Sipping water throughout the day, balancing electrolytes, avoiding the common mistakes. Together, they form a shield, a simple, natural defense against cramps. But let me be clear, the real key is consistency. One night is good, but every night is transformational. 10 seconds today, 10 seconds tomorrow, and soon you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. And remember this, it is never too late. Whether you're 60, 70, or even 80 years old, your body is still capable of healing, adapting, and rewarding you for small daily efforts. So ask yourself, will you keep enduring those sudden midnight pains? Or will you give your body this simple gift of relief? Because you deserve more than restless nights and painful mornings. You deserve peace, deep sleep, and steady, confident steps each day, and it all begins with one habit 10 seconds before bed. If this message has helped you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends, your family, anyone who struggles with night cramps. Sometimes the smallest piece of advice can change a life. And if you want more simple, science-backed tips to stay healthy and energized after 60, make sure to follow this channel. Because your best years are not behind you, they are still ahead. It's waiting for you to claim them. So tonight, remember this. 10 seconds. One stretch. One peaceful night. Your body will thank you. Your sleep will thank you. And most of all, you will thank yourself.